Have you ever experienced an inconvenient truth that you didn't see coming? Hi everybody, Rick Gilmore here, founder of Good Company Coaching and creator of the relevant, not redundant roadmap. So winter's finally arrived. So I decided to head up to the Byron Bay hinterland to catch up with some old friends of mine and chill out a bit. So if you can picture this, it's midweek. It's a glorious sunny morning. I've got my big sunglasses on and I'm strolling around the local growers market with my friends, breathing in the ambrosia coming off all the bountiful produce all around me. And so I'm with my friends and they stopped to buy some fresh blue vein cheese from Maggie, one of their favourite cheesemakers. And so while I'm standing there in the background waiting for them, Maggie asked me something, a question I've never been asked before. And let me tell you, it wasn't music to my ears. Now I'm not going to tell you what the question was, but I am going to tell you what my answer was. And my answer was, no, I've never been told I look like Elton John before. So a few moments later we walk on, and in between chuckles and chortles, my friends start crooning Benny and the Jets. Now I was assuming they were laughing with me and not at me, so as you do, I pretended to laugh along with them, hoping they wouldn't notice how thin-skinned and dumbfounded I was by it all. Now don't get me wrong, I acknowledge and pay homage to Elton John's top shelf place in the rock pantheon as much as anyone. But the thing you've got to understand is that when I looked in the mirror, I saw many things, but Sir Elton wasn't one of them. Now that's not the surprising part is. The surprising part is that on the drive back home, my internal churn and confusion took a complete U-turn. And if you'd been sitting with me in the back seat then, you would have seen a small voice begin to bubble up from inside my heart and shove its way through all the denial and indignity and finally force its way through and shout, "Rick, get rid of the triple chin, you turkey." Now, would you agree? Inconvenient truths can show up in unexpected places. Would you agree that sometimes what we least want to hear about ourselves has the most amount of value? Because you see, I got a lot more value than I bargained for from Maggie. From that fleeting interaction with her, I got the loss of face and the self-reflection and the insights I needed to get. So let me ask you a question. Where in your life is saving face stopping you from hearing your heart shout? Because the thing is, whether you face it now or you face it later, there's no escaping facing your heart shout. Now I know that might be hard to hear at times, but the good news is, as the Buddha apparently said, some people have just a little bit of dust in their eyes. So with that in mind, I'm going to practice what I preach. And so my big promise to you is, the next time I go back to that growers market, I won't be wearing sunglasses. So whether you're from the east or from the west, or somewhere different altogether, don't let saving face stop you from hearing your heart shout. So if you like this video, please share it or leave a comment below. Until next time, be who you're meant to become.